So today's my birthday. Well, it's not actually my birthday. My birthday's on Tuesday, but we're celebrating my birthday tonight. And I have a really special dinner planned that we're going to go in Silver Lake. And then we're going to go out to some bars and some clubs after. I haven't celebrated my birthday in the States in like 5 years because when I moved to Japan, I usually like to be there every March for the cherry blossoms. And for my birthday, we would usually do a cherry blossom picnic, but I'm so excited to be here in LA finally for a birthday because I haven't celebrated with my friends here in so long and my family. But for some reason, this is just the way I am. I like overthink everything. When I'm hosting, I'm literally like, okay, I need to make sure like everyone's having a good time. I need to make sure like everyone's comfortable with the places we're going to. But like, it's so weird because like when I go to other people's birthdays or other people's events, I literally don't need anything but like the person there and like a drink. You know what I mean? My friend could have a birthday at like the most weird venue with like weird music and I'll be down and I'll have a good time. But for some reason when I'm hosting, I'm like, okay, the venue has to be good for everyone and it has to be like really smooth and like we can't wait in line and it's like whatever, like Justin, like relax. I also had like an outfit plan that I was gonna wear for my birthday. But then I tried it on last night and I just like wasn't feeling it. And I feel like I'm like that with outfits. Like I'll have a cute outfit in my mind, but if I'm not feeling the character of that the day of, then like it's a flop. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I have to kind of wear whatever I'm feeling that day. I can't like plan to wear something. Maybe, you know what? I'm not a fashionista or anything. Like I just like wear, I don't really know how I would describe my style, but it's very simple. But I don't really like, I don't know much about fashion, so I can't like tap. I don't know. This is just how I think. Like I just have to see how I feel like that day. And if the outfit doesn't coordinate with my vibe that day, then it just doesn't work. Like for example, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I felt like a pirate. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt like a pirate. So I had my facial hair grown out. I had my bandana and I just felt like a pirate of the 7 seas. And when I tried to throw on that outfit, and I felt amazing, but when I tried to throw on that outfit like a week later, I was like, this feels so ugly. It's just crazy how like it can just flip so quick. And I just realized from that moment, I was like, it really does just depend on like how I'm feeling. By the way, this t-shirt, it is luxury Egyptian cotton from Tanzania. And I spent $300 on it. Just kidding, it's fast fashion, which is also bad. How can you tell? It's just a white t-shirt, you know what I mean? It's Saturday, so I haven't taken my Adderall. I don't take my Adderall on the weekends. I had taken Doxypep for the first time, and I was really nervous that it was going to give me side effects and like make my stomach hurt, and it didn't. So I was happy about that. I had a partner last week, and you guys, I am retiring myself from my bottom duties. After 10 years of service, I am retiring myself of bottom duties. I am so tired of bottoming. I'm just realizing like it's just not as enjoyable for me. I don't know why. I think as I've gotten older, maybe I've just changed a bit. The times okay, we're gonna get explicit here. The times I've topped have always been fun. The times I've bottomed have only sometimes been fun. So for now, I'm relieving myself of my bottom duties. I hope you all had a good time while it lasted. Maybe it's also because I've just been a little bit disappointed with the last few hookups that I've had. That's why I haven't really been hooking up with people a lot. Like the past 2 years, I really have not been hooking up with that many people because it's just been disappointing and it's been like a lot of work. I'm just waiting for that person to come along and... I'm sorry, I'm talking quiet because like my parents can like hear everything. It's so weird. Okay, I'm sorry. Like it's so weird that I'm in this like... My life feels like it's in this weird like transition phase and I'm kind of like figuring out what's next for myself. But I'm like here, like at my parents' house, at my family house, like I feel like a kid again almost, which is kind of like a privilege, right? Like I'm so happy I have like a home to come back to, but I also just feel so like not myself when I have to be like in my childhood like setting. But I have this as my phone background to remind me. It says, enjoy the space between where you are and where you are going. I tend to get anxious about like, okay, I need to get to the next point, you know, like I need to get to the next thing, like whatever that is. That I kind of neglect like how nice it is in the moment of the transition. Like right now, sure, I'm like way older and I'm like at my parents' house, whatever. But if I think about it, it's like a really special time right now because I'm like spending quality time with my parents. We're like eating dinner together. I'm with my dogs and my dogs are like cuddling me and stuff. And so I'm trying not to be so hyper focused on like what's next while still staying motivated and ambitious. But I'm trying to be more like, okay, this is like a period of my life that's like cozy. I feel like I'm a victim of just like falling for the social media trap of like seeing people that are so successful, seeing people only post their successes and seeing people only post when they're like in their primes, that I feel like that's the reality of things. Like I feel like the reality is everyone is out doing amazing. And I'm the only one who's like here and kind of like transitioning into a new period or like kind of getting on my feet. When that's just not the case. Like, this is why I put my phone on Do Not Disturb and I try not to check it as much. And I've been kind of MIA on Instagram because I'm trying to like not fall into that trap. I grew up with social media and so like I use it all the time. But I feel like I'm a little illusion, like there's an illusion that I'm trying to disillusion myself, if that makes sense. On Depop, I recently bought this hat. I'm really into this hat. I'm just like so good at, like I love hats. You guys, I really love hats. I think my love of hats started with Mario Odyssey because something like changed in my synapses when I saw that every single character in Mario Odyssey was wearing some sort of hat. I think seeing how Mario Odyssey, like the theme was hats, like made me like really appreciate hats. Is that like weird? It's from Stussy. Look, all three of these, Stussy. But I don't know if I'm feeling it. I have to see how I feel tonight. I'm gonna like see how I feel tonight. Just decide what I want to wear. Okay, well anyways, so these were my initial coffee thoughts for today. So thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for letting me rant about all of these things. I know that my mind can be a little bit crazy sometimes, but people were also saying like, Justin, why don't you look at the camera? I am looking at the camera. They're like, no, why aren't you looking at the lens? This is so weird. It's like breaking the wall. It's like, hello, I see you there. I see you laying in your bed right now. I see you folding laundry. You know what I mean? It's weird. Justin, you need to be more articulative or whatever the fuck. Thank you for letting me talk about all of these things that are on my mind. This is my mind dump of the morning. Mind dump. Not even the morning anymore. Oh my God, I hate waking up late. This is my mind dump of the morning. I need to like shower right now. I just need to shower. I need to cleanse myself. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and thank you so much for listening to me talk about whatever. If there's anything you want me to talk about specifically, feel free to leave me a comment or let me know. I'm really, really, really excited for tonight. I know my friends are really excited too. I just want to have a good time tonight. I hope there's no hiccups and we're gonna see how it goes. It's bothering me. There we go.